folks, welcome back to Future Wrestling here on the Nerds of Us channel. This is our third episode of Season 2, and we are smack bang in the middle of our tournament to crown a new Future World Champion. Let's introduce our roster for tonight. On my left is the girl who will be skipping this whole tournament bullshit because you don't need it. It's Violet Storm. No, fuck it. It's not your thing. It doesn't matter.
Nah, I've already done one tournament.
You've already done one tournament. You don't need to do another one. That's how it works. So, yes, you'll indeed be facing the winner of this tournament, and you've been facing off against a few of your potential opponents, like Casey Colt and a few others, and went really well last week, it has to be said.
It's a weird definition of well.
Yeah, I was going to say. It
went well for me and James.
Yes, exactly. Not so much for Cutter, which we'll get to later on. Indeed, on the right-hand side then was her opponent from last week, Amy, playing Casey Colt, getting kind of like two doses of two jabs in on Violet Storm at the moment, your number one contender. So how's that going for you?
It's good. Yeah.
It shows you what happens when you have Rob Midas as a manager, eh, Foxy? Eh?
Yay!
So,
I'm in danger.
Supposed to fucking mean.
Well, I mean, if we ask Foxy, I'm sure he'll let us know.
Exactly.
He'll keep his mouth shut if he knows what's good for him.
He's got a promo later on. Doubt it. On the left end is Dave playing Connor Locke, who successfully beat his tag team partner last week, and rather made a statement in that regard. We'll have to hear more about that tonight, won't we, Dave?
Yeah, another night, another promo.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good. Interesting change tonight, hopefully, but watch this space.
Watch this space, indeed. You're in a triple threat match as well with two very fine competitors in that regard. Let's see how you shape up. Stealing the center screen tonight is Jim E. Morris, played always by Aaron. So obviously we are going to see you in the tournament tonight. So how are you looking forward to this match against the Asylum Brethren of Curtin's Titus?
Well, after getting violently attacked 2 weeks ago and having a bit of a rest up,
you feel ready to go, like, yeah?
I feel ready to go, yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
She hit me first. Yeah, like she hit me first, like, you know, and then I had to defend myself.
Someone's a bit salty.
Aaron, we can roll back the tape.
Hit me first.
No, if you go back, technically, she hit me with the spear first, so she hit me first.
Okay.
So, not wrong.
Technicality, the greatest world.
Technically, I'm right. Yeah.
Greatest word in the English language.
What's your new finisher?
Default.
What's your new finisher, Jim?
I'm technically
Aaron.
The technicality.
Guess what, Amy? I'm fucking robbing it.
Yes.
You know what? I am happy. I am actually happy to let you have that. I am happy to let you have that.
The Mokuchin of finishing moves.
Yes.
No joke, I was thinking about that myself. I was actually thinking that myself right now.
Oh, and he's whipping out the "Can I speak to the manager?" His has been a fatal move in previous matches.
He's performed the Mokujin.
He just decides what finisher on the night, like, there you go.
That's it,
Spawns.
Spin a
Some
wheel.
randomer.
Oh, and he's hit us with a default.
So, on the right-hand side then is Mr. Jerry Soul playing Mr. Rob Midas, who was absent last week, but obviously Casey Cole didn't need you in the main event in the end.
But I need you now.
Yeah,
I need you tonight.
Yes, I know why.
yeah, we all know why, and we're all really looking forward to it. Isn't that right?
So
great.
Bastard!
Hold on.
All I can see are the teeth smiling.
I'm not all looking forward to it. I'm practically sitting here fucking terrified. That's what I am.
He's sitting in his own shit right now. None of you smell
that's
it.
not my fault. The nurse hasn't come to change my nappy. Okay, it's not my fault.
It isn't actually the Aurora Borealis behind Jerry. That's just the stink lines coming out from the chair. Like Pepe Le Pew style, like, you know. Jamie, this is the effect you have on
That
people.
was very fucking funny. That was actually very funny.
It's about time to change that background there, Jerry.
Don't.
Jonathan.
Don't.
Jonathan
Yes.
is. Can I imagine somebody else?
Say, oh wait, hang on. Sorry, no, Jerry's just played as Uno. He's going to be playing as Ratman tonight. Sorry, lads. Oh, hard luck. So,
And
anyway,
Casey Colt will be leaving the arena as soon as her match is finished.
there will be no shit talking.
Good night,
There will be
Springton.
no
There will
encore,
be no-
Springton.
Yes, no encore. Nothing happened. So.
It's meant to be an inflatable demon. What we have here.
So anyway, yes, and again, obviously we have Silver Fox joining us as ever. You are in the triple threat match we mentioned earlier on with Violet Storm and Conor Locke. Again, just trying to get some form back, as you did have quite a grueling match against Cal Peer. You're still in the tournament quarterfinals. And, well, no, that's no need for that really. So yeah, how are things going for you, Foxy, on your road to redemption?
Terrible.
Yay!
Hold on. As you said that, my TV literally it was like silent on this, but my TV just screamed out, hepatitis for everyone. As you said, how's that going for you? So, I mean, it synced up very well.
It's funny you mention that.
It's amazing what Foxy
so,
is.
There you go.
It's amazing what Foxy is bringing back.
Yes, exactly. And
Not yet.
starring.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Exactly. It's,
Give it a few
You
weeks.
get Hep C, and you get Hep C, and you Hep C for everyone.
Hepatitis is back, kids, in POG form. Everyone wants that.
And then the other person that's here is Jamie, but you know what? We don't need to dwell. He's gonna rip us all apart later on. So can we just look at the bastard? Looks just smirking and spewing. He already knows what he's gonna say.
That's it. Yeah. It's all in good. Got it all pre. So anyway, we do get our show open, our opening credits, and we get welcome to ringside by Mike Dublin and his broadcast colleague. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Future Wrestling here on the VCR network. You join us right in the middle of our Future World Tournament, and the second half of the first round matches are being taking part here tonight. I'm joined by my broadcast colleague. Unfortunately, Nuala can't join us tonight because, unfortunately, her zeal in finding a story here at Future Wrestling was somehow too successful, because Michaela Joyce, for some reason, is now in rehab. Who knew that Iron Brew was so infectious? But I am joined by my new broadcast colleague. We're trying to say hello to the people here on the VCR network.
Who are you? My name is Bart Donahue. Are you a wrestler? Who are these guys?
no.
Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here.
That's great, Bob. And I must say, like, we really hit it off earlier on in the show when we're talking about this tournament. You seem really, really excited about the wrestlers in it.
Yeah, some of these guys, they're really big, and then they are hitting hard. Did you ever wrestle?
No, I'm married into wrestling, but that doesn't really count, unfortunately. I'm afraid to say. But it's funny you should mention about big hitters, because we do have some breaking news here. Before we start off our show, perhaps you did see our main event last week when Violet Storm teamed up with Cutter to take on the team of James Rage and Casey Colt. And you might remember that Cutter had to be removed from the match for medical reasons after he suffered a very serious arm injury after being the victim of that vicious submission maneuver from Casey Colt. You can see the replays now on screen. So unfortunately, Bob, as you may have heard earlier on today as well, Cutter cannot compete tonight, and unfortunately cannot compete for the next couple of weeks with that arm injury. So he's officially out of the Future Wrestling Tournament. It's a big shock for all of us here, because I'm sure Bob will agree, we saw Cutter as one of the big favorites for this tournament.
Wait, you mean to tell me that little girl put him out? My God! How much does he weigh? How much does he weigh?
How much does he weigh? It's crucial. It's fascinating because, funny enough, there's a factor of 2 involved in the weight difference between them. But in the context of the tournament, the key discovery there is that Damon Garrick will receive a bye into the next round. So we already, Bob, know one of the quarterfinals of this tournament, and it's Silver Fox versus Damon Garrick, which is a fascinating battle there, to say the least.
That guy's a wrestler?
Yes,
That guy
unfortunately, yes.
can't be a wrestler. He looks
No,
so
he-
small. How much does he weigh?
About I have to look at my notes, but about 200 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So as I said, like we still have plenty of action to come, and we're going to see what the rest of the quarterfinals look like now as we kick off our next first round match. And indeed we do. Ladies and gentlemen, this opening contest is a first round match in the Future World Championship Tournament. Introducing to the ring first, hailing from the Asylum Fight Camp, weighing in at 303 pounds, Carlton Titus! So indeed, Carlton Titus is another member of the Asylum Fight Camp that's been kept on for Season 2 alongside James Rage. And again, as you heard from the weight, he boasts a formidable power game and is fantastically technical as well. So it's a very tough challenge, Bob, it has to be said, for Jim Morris to take on what is essentially one of the powerhouses on the roster.
Wow, this guy looks tough. I'd say he's gonna win the whole freaking show. Look at this guy. How much did you say he weighed? My God.
303 pounds, Bob. 303.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
303. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. And this is the thing. A lot of people have been saying that Titus perhaps would be a dark horse in this tournament, and you could be right in that sense, because Jim Morris will have to pull something out of his bag of tricks in order to get through this contest. It's fascinating to see if he does, or will he succumb to the power game that the Asylum Fight Camp is known so well for.
I wouldn't like to be in the ring with this guy. Wow.
Well, certainly not. And then the music plays out, and the ring announcer introduces his opponent, weighing in at 227 pounds from County Cork, Ireland, Jim E. Morris.
We're going to stand at the ramp, but walk down really slowly, and just like curtain out saying, like, look at the size one, this is unfair. I'll just be like, no, I'm not doing it. And then eventually, like, the ref is just like, you have to come in, and eventually I'll go in, but I'll just be standing there and just like, no, can't be having this. And yeah, and I argue with the ref for another little bit, and then just let the bell ring.
Yeah, as you can see, Jim Morris very much still has that chip on his shoulder, and a very delicate shoulder it is, Bob, I'm sure you remember. But nevertheless, he still has to try and get past Carlton Titus here. I mean, you're a known strategist yourself, Bob. How do you feel that Carlton, or indeed how Jim Morris can navigate Carlton here tonight?
This is so unfair. He has to fight the big guy. I can't believe it. Did you used to do this? This is... wow.
It is quite a shocker for all of us involved, but unfortunately for Jim Morris, this is how the draw ended, and he is going to have to face Carlton Titus if he wants a chance at the World Championship gold. So indeed the music plays out, and we begin. So guys, same again as last time. This will be a 10-spot match for the for tournament matches. So I will roll on behalf of Carlton Titus, and Aaron, you can do the same for Jim Morris. So let's kick off. 10 as well. Let's re-roll. Evenly matched so far. 7, that beats by 5. So, Aaron, it's all yours.
I'm going to start off by pissing him off a bit by start doing the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince. And not very well, mind. And let him then run towards me as...
It's a 40-year-old doing the Carlton
and then
dance.
let him get angry at me. Yeah. And then he runs at me, and I move just the last second, and he hits right off the turnbuckle, and then I hit him with a backbreaker.
Oh, that's
or
good.
knees to the back. Code breaker, sorry.
Okay. I'm going to treat... Obviously, that's just the one spot. So I'm going to treat the Carlton dance and the side step and the backbreaker as a -1. It's your luck. So let's see if you can pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do, yeah. So Jim Morris, a sight I thought I'd never see, but has successfully made his first GIF, doing the Carlton dance, sidesteps a rampaging Carlton Titus and hits him with a backbreaker. And we start the match with that then. So lovely stuff.
Did
Next
this
roll,
guy used to be a dancer? I've never seen moves like that. Wow.
Neither have I, to be fair. I mean, I don't think Jim Morris is known for his dancing acumen, but clearly he's got plenty of surprises here for Carlton Titus. Aaron,
I'm
over.
walking here. I got off my train of thought by saying that.
Not all the memes to look at. Holy shit. Yeah, it's your next roll.
What am I going to go? Yeah. Sorry.
That's an 8. And
8.
Carlton Titus rolled an 11.
Oh.
So Jim, you're going to start kind of like hot dogging here at this stage, and the camera's going to kind of get you. You're kind of like giving out to the hard camera, and then just like in the background, you'll just see Carlton Titus like arise from the mat with a rather angry face. It has to be said. So he is just going to hit you with a deadlift German suplex, which is appropriate because Carlton Titus has a +2 power stat. And he could have done with it in fairness. So it's an 8. He hits you with the German suplex, and we move on to the next spot then. So, Aaron, give us a roll. And that's 9 as well. We'll have to roll again.
Wow, that looked like it hurt. That had to hurt.
It certainly did, but Jim Morris gets the next roll, so it's a 10. Jim, it's all yours.
I'll roll outside and being the Karen that I am, that should be disqualification for being too rough. And he follows me out. I'll run a bit, but by him being the big man, I'll run a little bit quicker and wait till he gets to the other side and then drop kick the stairs into his knees.
Ooh.
Good old Big Shaw's hot.
Yes, I like it. I'll treat it as a real, which is -1.
It's not great.
It's a 6. Okay, so I think the best way of doing this is like you obviously do kind of like kick him into the steps a little bit, but he'll kind of be unfazed by it, and he's just going to chase you around the ring. Chase you around ringside, I should say. So what I would like to do here is I'm going to go for a luck roll on Carlton because I'd like him to charge you into the barrier. So let's see if he pulls it off. He does not. So the way that we're going to do that is he'll try and charge you into the barrier, and you'll dodge, and he'll crash and burn. I think that's the best way of doing it then. So we move on to the next spot then with both of us outside the ring. So Aaron gives you a roll.
Wow, the big guy just fell over.
He did, and he also got only a 4 in the next roll, which means Aaron, it's all yours again.
I will try and get back into the ring. I'll roll in and I'll roll out again. So the 10 count starts again. He's kind of like sitting against the barrier trying to get up, and I hit with a double foot stomp. Or not stomp. Another double drop kick into his head, snapping off the barricade. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I think no, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, same again. It'd be a luck roll, Mars. Give us a roll.
I'm not getting great rolls.
It's 6. Not so. Okay, so you go for the double drop kick to the back of the head, and again, so like Carlton will kind of stutter here. He kind of didn't get enough contact to make him actually move into the barricade. So he's going to try and what's he going to go for? I think he's going to go for a reel here. So it's a straight roll for Carlton. He's going to go for a reel, and he's just going to basically what's he going to go for? He's going to go for a headbutt. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go for a headbutt. And the headbutt is 6. So he hits it, but it doesn't do much damage, I suppose. It's probably the best way of doing it. So yeah, a bit of a stalemate so far. So Aaron, give us your next roll. And that's a 6. So Aaron, it's all yours. So we're still outside the ring here at the moment. You're muted, Aaron, for some reason.
No, there we go.
Hey,
I have a mute thing on this and I forget about it half the time. I'll get him up and I'll forcefully get him onto the side of the ring. I'll roll him myself and then I'll drag him over and go for a senton from the second rope.
Senton from the second rope, okay. All right, interesting. So yeah, look roll again, Jim. -1.
Oh.
That'll do. Lovely stuff. Yeah. That's a bit of momentum for you, so happy days. and then we're at the halfway mark of the match. So, yeah, give us your roll, Jim.
I'm going to guess my screen has stalled and everyone is just looking
No.
really intent. And I don't know if my one has for E. And if
Oh.
it has, I'm guessing I'm making some stupid ass face.
No, we're fine. You're actually grand.
No, we can still see you. We can still
Yeah.
see you.
Alright. I could just lie so about what I roll. So, do I have to do a roll here, yeah?
Yeah, do your roll. Yeah,
It's
it's the
another
next
roll.
block. Yeah. And that's an 8. Beats my 6. It's all yours, Jim.
So I'll start getting him up by like kicking the ring and getting him awake.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
So you're kind of start getting him up to his feet in a sense. You're trying to stir him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to his feet, but I don't know what to do from here. I'm trying to work something in my head, and like I'm trying to go like 2 spots ahead
Mm-hmm.
because I have to. I'll get him in the corner and I'll start hitting him with the 10 punches in the head.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm just going to treat that as a straight roll.
Obviously because I'm a heel, I'm doing it way too quick, so the code can't keep up with me.
Oh, that's good. Actually, I like that. It's a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think probably enough. You're going to get to about 6, and then he's going to push you off. And then I think what he's going to do is he is going to. I think he's going to use his power game, and he's going to go for a. I think what's going to go. He's going to push you off, right? And basically, what's going to happen is you're going to charge towards him, and he's going to like basically do like that kind of back body drop. That's what he's going to go for. So yeah, back body drop. So let's see if he pulls it off. And it's a 7. So yeah, back body drop hits, and that's about it. So good stuff from Titus. So Aaron gives you next roll.
That looked like it hurt.
Certainly did. It's a 12. Oh, Jim Morris is coming home. Right. So
This
I'm gonna
don't
go
like
to the
kill
ring.
somebody.
you have a choice here.
I'm gonna
Aaron,
go to the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
No, go on. What's the choice?
Your perks are this next spot can either go for double momentum, an automatic audience, or you can go at 2 spots.
No, I'm gonna go for the double momentum. I want to try and finish it now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna go to the ring and I'll shuffle under the thing, but no one really sees what I grab. And what I'm gonna do is get a chair, bring it into the ring, and try and swing it at him. The ref takes it off me while he's distracted. I'll hit him over the head with a bear that was in my boot, and go for the pin.
Oh, I like it.
So
I like it a lot.
Are you going for a finish?
He's going
Yeah.
for it, yeah. So you've got 3 momentum here, Jim, at the moment. If you wanted to, now obviously I'm going to spend 2 because it's the heel move anyway. So it's already a +2 roll. You can add that extra 1 if you want to make it a.
Yeah, we'll add the extra one. Yeah.
All right. So this is a +3 roll. So again, as you're describing, you're kind of rummaging under the ring. The commentators are trying to feed in, going, what's he doing here? Obviously something's going on. Get the chair. Oh, clearly that's what he's up to. The referee sees it, and then you're gonna basically bonk him out with your secret weapon. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, give us your +3 roll on that then, Jim. Oh, it's critical. It's 10 + 3, so it's a 13, and there you have it. So I'll give Titus 1 chance because you're going to go for the pin from that, obviously. And it is 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Jim E. Morris.
Can he do that? Is that legal?
It's only illegal, Bob, if the referee sees it, and unfortunately the ref, in a sense, fell for the oldest trick in the book. Jim Morris used, I suppose, one weapon as a distraction, and while the referee was dealing with that, had his other one there in the boot, and clocked Carlton Titus quite flush over the head there with that nasty spill there. But again, Jim Morris shown that wily punning, if you want to call it that experience, and gets through to the next round of the tournament. Which obviously,
I think this old guy might win. He's going to win it all. I'm putting it on the old guy.
well, you might say that, but it is certainly going to be a clash of generations in the next round, Bob, because as you see from the brackets here, well, actually, I should say I got my tournament draw wrong earlier on tonight, so apologies, folks. It's actually Silver Fox that Jim E. Morris will be facing in the next round. So apologies there for giving out the wrong information. But yeah, so it's an intriguing battle up next in the Future World Tournament. So as it comes to this fade out there, Jim, what afters have you got here?
Oh my god, all these notes just scribbled down. Why did I do this to myself? I grabbed the microphone.
I tried to plan.
Look at me, I tried for once and I still didn't work out. I grabbed the mic and I'll just say after the attack violently for 2 weeks ago, where I was attacked first, and the video proves it, I've had to spend the last 2 weeks rehabilitating in, albeit yes, Dublin, and it smelled the entire time I was inside there. I was
saying that before the recording. Cork is shit.
I was in the lovely.
Cork is a shithole.
And so are you. Cork is shit. And so are you.
I gotta go. Please stop bullying me.
Rebel County me hole.
What do you do, Morris? Okay.
Stop bullying me, alright?
I'm
trying to talk. Stop bullying me.
Wow.
Get a load of this.
I said this guy was gonna win. Get a load of this guy.
But I was in the lovely Castleknock, Fine Gaeland. Oh, stench of people was lovely.
We hate you, but
no,
you're
what's the best?
right.
But now I'm here and I'm back. And if that hasn't proved anything tonight, it's proved that I am not only the best wrestler in this company, but I'm the smartest. I don't know who's saying that because my screen's frozen.
Sir,
Whoever fucking is.
have you met James Rage? Have you met James Rage,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah. And if it wasn't for pure luck, he'd have lost to me too. So don't you worry. I will go on top against anyone in this company.
Oh my god, he's laughing on the outside, but you can clearly see the absolute murder in that man's eyes.
Thing is, I can't because he looks like he's smiling down on my side, so he must have loved it. He must have loved it.
The smile never leaves.
Another little board for somebody else in this thing. If Rob Midas comes anywhere near fucking me during this tournament, I swear to God I'm going to kill him. Stealing moves. I'll steal your new client's spot in this tournament if I have to.
Oh my God!
Oh,
you bring it on, you stealing bastard. I'll take you on any fucking day. If I have to lace a pair of boots to come after you, it's fucking on, you thieving bastard.
Jerry, just bring up Scuzzy Bear. Just bring up Scuzzy Bear. It's his kryptonite.
I've been upstaged by fucking everyone in this show. Do you think I'm gonna get upstaged by you? Not a fucking chance, you little cork prick. It's not fucking happening.
There's the Jerry Solvino.
Ladies and gentlemen watching this RPG on the Nerds Are Us channel, I would like to point out this is not part of the show. This is legit just our hatred towards Aaron.
Oh, it's stupid. This is stupid.
And I love
Aaron,
it.
you leave. Tell Rachel I said hello.
Yes.
I will.
He's gone.
I'll see you later. Bye. Have a good one.
See you, Jim.
Doctor.
I'm gonna take a photo as well of this and put it into chat so you can see what I see.
No problem. No problem at all. Bye.
It's kind of hilarious the fact that I did say something with James Rage. He's still sitting there going, you know what? Fair fucks to him. Good.
Okay, go hang out with Rachel. Go hang out with Rachel. Go hang out with Rachel.
Bye. Bye. Don't miss me too much. Bye.
That prick. I do it every time he leaves. I'm always happy I do it every time he leaves.
So he goes after James, right? Then I did fucking nothing, and he comes after me when I spit.
He's coming after my spot. Motherfucker.
The promo and going cut on him. Oh.
While I'm just standing in the background.
Just want your babies, Jerry. Just want your babies.
That's it.
Who
It's
doesn't?
so infectious, Jerry. That's how it works.
Babies.
Mm-hmm.
Really getting the love tonight, fucking hell.
Anyway, so with that then, obviously Jim passes through to the next round and he'll face Silver Fox. So we cut to commercial, and when we come back, we see a shot of
Foxy, we're all counting on you.
Yeah.
We're all counting on you, Foxy.
You have no
Silver
idea how
Fox.
important this match
Oh,
is.
your only hope. It's Obi-Wan Fox. You're our only hope.
Obi Fox
Foxy,
Kenobi.
you know what? You know what? I might even fucking help you.
Yes.
I might even help you.
Obi.
Oh,
I'm
that'd be good.
changing your name in the group chat to Obi
He's
Fox
got the whole
Kenobi.
Christopher Lloyd hairdo going on there as well.
Yes. Yeah. Just you have to do a Lord of the Rings spot for the next match. That's your secret objective for next week, to work that in somehow. Anyway, so yes, so when we come back, we get a shot of Conor warming up backstage. He has a triple threat match later on tonight, and the commentators remind us of what happened last week. In that Conor very much made a statement last week. He's had 2 massive wins in a row here to start off season 2, and it's fascinating to see the change in the attitude of Conor because again he was kind of like in the background for so long, Bob, and now recently he's shown this new attitude, this new edge, but at the expense of his teammate Michaela Joyce, which I believe didn't go down too well in Camp Youngblood. So when that happens, then essentially, because Amy's distracted, so essentially, Conor.
I'm after setting all our nicknames in the group chat. Sorry.
Oh, lovely. That's fine. So again, Conor is warming up as the commentator saying that, and then in comes Nathan Youngblood, who was going to have some words, young man.
Remember, Michaela is actually in rehab.
We weren't going to mention that.
Nathan, can I help you at all there, little man?
Okay, of course you can, kid. Just remember who helped you along the way. But that doesn't matter anymore. What I'm here to talk about is what you did last week. Don't get me wrong, I was very impressed with your progression and the aggressiveness and this new side that you have. It's obviously helping you. I don't know what, but it's obviously helping you to put everything together and win. But what I didn't appreciate is what you did to Michaela Joyce afterwards. She didn't deserve that. She was your partner. If you didn't want to be in a tag team, but you didn't have to go about it that way.
And what I did last week, Nathan, was make a statement. That's what I done last week. You say don't forget the people who helped you along the way. You didn't help me one bit along the way, mate. Do you understand? You're about as useless, or as useful, should I say, as a battered Mars bar. I was on the fucking bottom with you. Last week I made a statement, and the week before that I got a win. That's 2 wins on the trot without anybody. She didn't help me. You didn't help me, and I don't need anyone else in the back to help me along the way. The only person that looks out for Conor Locke is Conor Locke.
See, I don't know what this is. I don't know why all of a sudden now it's like, oh, have you grown a pair of balls? That's it. It's like, I don't need anyone. I'm playing with all my toys and I'm going to go out and win at everyone else's expense. Like, okay, you say that we didn't help you, but you got valuable experience. Yeah, it wasn't great, but still, you got your foot in the door, didn't you, because of me? Don't forget that.
Oh, it's already forgotten.
Huh.
Don't you worry. It's already forgotten. I'll tell you that right now. I don't need you. And you left me in the shit.
No, I know I seen something good in you ages ago. I don't know where that's gone. God damn, I hate your guts right now. Like, so much so, I am actually tempted to get my old boots out and try and teach you some respect. You little shit.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've gotten further in the last 2 weeks by being that little shit than I was being your whipping boy all these years. So you want to get those boots out, pal? I'll teach you a lesson of my own. Now get out of my locker room.
Okay. You know what? Fine. We will. We'll have a match next week, maybe 2 weeks' time. Well, we'll have a match. If I can't do it, maybe I don't deserve to be here anymore. Maybe I don't deserve to. Noah, okay. You can try and make a statement if you want. Try and make it on me if you can. Because believe me, boy, I won't let you go get a leg up on me. Especially, I'll give you a fight if you want one. See you then.
And we leave it there. Lovely stuff, lads. So, Connor, give us a roll on that, please. I'm going to give you a +2, so this will be a +1 roll overall.
Yep.
I do love it. 7, and with the 1 makes it an 8, so that's an extra bit of momentum for your match later on. So lovely stuff. And then we move on to our next match then. So the bell rings. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a first round match in the Future World Tournament. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 251 pounds from the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, Jack Freedom.
Debatable.
Who's this guy? Where's this guy from?
Well, Bob, if you
He
can't
gonna
tell...
wrestle in that? He can't wrestle in that, can he?
Oh, yes, he can. He wrestles in those Dubas all the time. And unfortunately, that is the way he is. As you can tell from the flag he's waving, Bob, he comes from United States of America, Florida, to be precise. You can't tell. But either way...
That's
Jack
not a
Freedom...
Confederate flag.
No, it's not. Of course not. There's other American flags, Bob. Jesus, get us in trouble. But either way, nevertheless, there is a interesting premise here for Jack Freedom, because we were under the impression that he was leaving Future Wrestling, but obviously no one reneged his green card. But either way, he is still here for season 2, and he has a lot to prove here. Some have kind of perhaps called him a bit of a laughing stock at the roster here from just his general demeanor, but he certainly has a tough challenge ahead of him, Bob, going up against Casey Colt, who, let's face it, has rather made a habit of, shall we say, making an impression against some of the lower leagues here on the roster.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob. God bless. Got there at the end.
I'm so sorry. I zoned out completely, considering I told you at the start of the show my name is Bart, not Bob.
Bart. My God, goodness. That explains a lot then, Bob. Anyway, so...
Isn't Bart Gum by any chance, is it?
No,
Bart
no.
Donahue.
Bart Donovan.
Okay.
We got our own name right.
So...
It makes it so much better. I don't know who I am. I don't know who any of these people are either.
How much do I weigh?
Can I do that? That looks
No.
like it hurts. What do you call that move?
It's going to transpire that Bart Donahue was actually Kratos in disguise all along, and it's going to be the funniest rib that's ever been pulled in Future Wrestling.
I wish I thought of that before I started doing this. Oh, sir, I wish I thought of that one. But
there
the
you
trip
go.
to Japan, they couldn't afford the trip from Japan. Selena's
That's it.
her week fucking pocket money boom didn't go that far.
No, it didn't. He forgot to do his visa. That's what it was. So, again, so we get the ring announcer coming in and introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Rob Midas, hailing from Tombstone, USA, weighing in at 192 pounds, Casey Cole.
Wait, you mean to tell me the girl's gonna fight the flag, but he's not fighting the other guy? That can't be fair.
Well, that's what you think, Bart, but trust me when I say that Casey Colt is meaner than she looks. If you don't believe me, just ask the likes of Cutter, who she put out on the injury list last week. And as I said earlier on the top of the show, Cutter is not in the tournament anymore, so there's already been one eliminated thanks to Casey Colt. And she's hoping to make it 2 now against Jack Freedom.
It was a fluke.
Wow. Wow.
So Casey,
Unbelievable.
Who's got anything for your entrance?
I'm just walking down to the ring. Rob might is by my side. Do a little. Again, I give him a look. He just kind of scoffs and just nods to the ring as if, get this done with quickly. I want to get back to catering.
Just like that.
Yeah. They're not wasting any time. So yes, indeed, that could be the case. So let's get the show on the road. So again, same again, lads. Amy and Jerry, this is 10 spots. So
I'm missing me dinner. Hurry up with the match already.
Based on my objective, hopefully I can pull this off.
Yes. Who knows? So
couldn't have given me a harder one. No, I mean,
no.
It's basically down to the roll of a fucking dice, you prick. Okay.
So anyway, so the way this will work is basically obviously with Jerry as a manager here. So Amy, if you wanted him to take a spot, basically just give it to him and we go from there. So that's how it works. So let's start off then.
Oh, be a dear. Just take out Jack Freedom for me now.
click. So
cheerio.
And that is an 8, better than my 5. So Casey Colt is going to start.
Okay, so Jack is playing it up because the both of us are hailing from the great US of A. I forgot that's where my character was from. So he's like he's trying to kind of get me like to be like, hey, USA. So at first I'm all smiles with him and everything is fine before I just hit him with my standard standing drop kick.
Nice.
Getting him down onto the mat.
Lovely stuff. That is a luck roll +1.
It rolled 8 again, so I'm just going to roll it again.
Very sporting.
I don't think Jack's going to feel that way.
Critical! Okay. So, that gives
and I've knocked one of his teeth out. I want to open out. Okay, because it's a critical, I've knocked one of his fucking teeth out.
Good. I like that. I want to replay of it where it's just like, because again, you're wearing like fucking cowboy boots, so this is a serious fucking like twack into the mouth, like. And again,
with the actual with this like with the little spurs on the bottom.
The spur on it,
well.
yeah, that's
like
good. That's good.
Yeah, they're on it, yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. And again, like that, we just hear to see Midas like clapping along like at ringside, the whole shebang. It's all a big happy family at the moment. So well, that's.
I think he lost his gum. He spat out his gum.
I think he's out of a tooth, Bart, but close enough. You were in this right ballpark either way. But as I said, like Casey Colt is not here for pleasure in a sense. She is all business, and she is definitely making mincemeat of Jack Freedom here at the moment. So next roll there, Amy.
Okay.
So gives you that's a 9, and mine is an 11.
Fuck.
So Jack Freedom, what's going to happen here is he's obviously going to be selling the tooth. He's going to be checking here and all that. Essentially he's kind of playing up the fact that like, again, I thought we were a team. I thought we were American. The case goes, no, we're not.
America, fuck yeah.
So what he's going to do is he's just going to go, okay, I'm going to just try something here. And what he does is he scoops Casey Colt up and he's going to go for an all-American power slam because that's all he knows. So it's going to be a power roll for him, which is a +1. And it hits. So he hits a power slam, and he's going to go for a pin from that. So he's going to try and go for a pin from that. So Casey goes to you to kick out. 1. You kick out at 1. You kick out at 1.
Another fucking critical.
Kick out at 1. It's a critical from a pinfall. You get to reverse it. Go for it. The spot's yours.
Casey is not impressed whatsoever on this bullshittery that he just decided to try and do on her. Gives a look to Rob Midas. Rob gives her the nod of approval again, and then just kind of goes, taps his watch. So straight away, I'm just going to go, yeah, okay, this is done. Run the ropes and hit him, get him into the crossface chicken wing, the same one that fucked up Cutter, because I want this little bitch to tap.
Ooh, interesting. Right. So again, this spot is yours. I'm not going to contest it, but it's a +2. You have 2 momentum. Do you want to spend it?
Yeah, I want this fucker out now.
You want to? All right. So this will be a +2 roll. Let's see if it'll make it work. It's critical. It's critical. It's a 13. So, yeah, I think this is a formality. Yeah.
Is Jack needed? Is Jack needed for anything else on this?
No, I don't think so. Not for the time being.
Put that bitch on the injured list. Put that bitch on the injured list.
Up goes the shoulder.
Did it?
Hold on.
So
I can't get it.
I think the best way to do this is that, like, so again, you've got the kind of the crossfit chicken in. So you've doing it. It's locked in. Like he's not going to be able to power out of it,
if you will.
Yes. The recoil,
cold recoil.
Recoil, I know. So yeah, you have him in the recoil. Like he's struggling. He can't really get out of it. It's just not happening. So he does tap out, right? He does tap out. The music's playing, and then you kind of give a glance to Midas, and he glances back at you, a nod, and it's just like, and that's where the shoulder pops, and you can hear it. Audibly hear it on screen, and the commentators go, "Oh my god, that is absolutely nasty there from Casey Cole. That is the second week in a row she has injured somebody from that recoil. That is a sickening maneuver."
What was that noise? What was that noise? That was so loud. What was that noise?
Oh, you don't want to know, Bart. Trust me, it is not pleasant at all, even to describe it, let alone even. Imagine the pain that Jack Freedom is going through now, or Ian, our medical staff are looking at through him now. But let's
sobbing uncontrolled, be like the bitch he is.
Exactly. So Casey, Jerry, what afters have you got here in this match?
Am I still in the ring?
You are still in the ring.
Okay. As I finally let the weeping man go, I just like literally wipe my feet in front of him.
Nice.
Like have my back to him, wipe my feet, and then go back then towards Rob and let Rob do then whatever he wants to do then.
Well, I'm gonna grab a mic.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, okay.
He's not getting the rope down for me, but that's fine. I'll let myself out of the ring. That's fine.
You're gonna stay. You're gonna stay with me. You're gonna stay with me. Because I need to look and point at you to emphasize what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not like that.
No, not like that.
No.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I've been talking about. And it makes me so happy to see the fruits of my labor. I tell you this, it's a long time coming. Because all you have to do is look at my newest client, and you will see that I now no longer fear any person in future wrestling, because Casey Colt is the #1 athlete in this company, bar none. I was so pissed off when Silver Fox decided to do what he did to me. But in reflection, he gave me the greatest gift he could have ever given me, and that was to be rid of him. Because now I have the very best in the world. And not only is Casey Colt going to be the new future wrestling heavyweight champion, she is going to ride roughshod through every single person on the roster. And I do mean every person. Whether you're a fox, whether you're a thief, or whether you're a little angry man who has rage issues. We're going through them all. She will be the future wrestling heavyweight champion. Bye-bye.
I love it. I love it.
James Rage, this man does not speak for me.
I actually think we get on quite well.
Sorry, you weren't here last week. We actually had a grand old tag match up in when we go to the back, sir.
I am looking forward to later.
Just remember, sir. Please, sir. Just remember, it was Jerry who said it, not me. It was Jerry.
We're all there.
Well, lads, that's me. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you later, right? Good night.
Motherfucker!
Chili chips time.
So
No,
Jerry,
don't leave me! Don't leave me! Fuck, he's gonna.
so Jerry, if you don't mind, give us a
Jerry
look roll
roll.
on that promo. It's a +3. I'm going to give you an extra one on that.
11.
11 with the 3. You don't even need it.
11.
So lovely stuff.
I like that both of us finished on a 13.
Yeah.
Lucky for some, not for Amy and Jerry.
Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye out for 13 rolls in case anything happens. No, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah. So yeah, lovely stuff, lads. You've both hit your secret objectives. You've both got your momentum. And Casey, you're currently top of the cards. So it's interesting to see how this will play out later on. So, and then we cut the commercial.
As long as it's never going to be Jim, I'm happy.
Yeah, the hashtag anyone but E. Anyway. So yeah, we cut the commercial, and then when we come back, then we are at the broadcast table, giving us a brief update on what happened to Jack Freedom, but then also letting us know about the next event coming up. So Mike Dublin's talking to Bart going, well, obviously we've seen quite a lot of action here earlier today in the show, but we're going to take a little bit of a break from the Youngblood or from the Youngblood tournament, you hear me, from the Future World Tournament now, as we have a triple threat match featuring some of the top stars here on the roster. But one of those people in that match, Bart, is Silver Fox, who has had quite an up and down return to season 2 here. Obviously, an upset loss against Conor Locke, who we'll be facing later on tonight. But then also narrowly beating Calpir Calvala in the Future World Tournament. Silver Fox obviously had a fantastic run as world champion, as now looking to try and get back that confidence and belief that got him to the top spot in the first place. Bart, in your expert analysis, how do you see Silver Fox getting to that top level again?
Wow. I'm sure he can do it. Yeah.
That's very profound. But obviously we are, just by chance, the great kind people here at Future Wrestling allowed me an opportunity to speak to Silver Fox earlier today. So we're going to show you that interview now.
Are you going to leave now and leave me here by myself, or was this done already? I don't think I can be left by myself.
No, it was done already, Bart. We covered it. It's in the script.
Good.
It's written down there. Pre-production, yeah, that's what that means. Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, I was supposed to read this. They never told me that in the back.
Well, why did you think you were given
told
that? Why did you think you were given the script in the first place? Was it just there for fucking window dressing, yeah?
I just assumed you would need it.
So we're going to cut now to my interview taped earlier today with Silver Fox.
You said you didn't want anyone professional. I don't understand.
So with that then, we cut down, we see Silver Fox obviously in kind of in his mask and gear, and he's talking to Mike Dublin. Silver Fox, thank you very much for joining me here before your match tonight, your triple threat match. We haven't had a great chance to speak about what happened at Last Stand regarding the situation with Rob Midas. Obviously, earlier in season 1, you thought you needed that extra edge to keep that championship goal around your waist, particularly with tough contenders looming large. But now that a lot of time has passed since Last Stand, have you had a chance to think about, to reflect on your decisions and perhaps if you made the right one?
Yeah. During season 1, now I was fortunate enough to win the belt, the Future Championship. And I was taking on all comers, big, small, the best that we could offer to go against me. And by by the skin of my teeth, I would win. And they would exceedingly get tougher and tougher. So much so that I was mentally burned out. I was not prepared for the responsibility that comes with being a champion. And so much so that I want to say that I was more susceptible to what Rob Midas had to offer. He had offered advice, and he took away all the problems and made everything so much more simpler. And I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I liked not having to worry about anything except just competing. But the problem with that is I had no free will. As Rob would say, he only has the best if they listen to him. Now, I listened to him, but I didn't really get to speak for myself. When I would go against Alan Morph, that's my friend. He proved himself that he was capable of reaching another level. And even though Rob Midas didn't like him, I still could see it. I could see that he just needed that extra push to get there. Now, don't get me wrong, I still wanted to be a fighting champion. I did it to the best of my ability. But I had to prove it to myself if I had what it took to be a champion. And I needed to do that with Rob. So, unfortunately, I lashed out and I hit Rob. Now, he doesn't like it. He's had time to stew over it. He's found himself a new client, the Miss Casey Colt, who, yeah, it seems to be right up Rob Midas's alley in terms of being moldable and unable to or unwilling to speak up, or she's a person that is just like him, hence why they're so drawn together. But since then, I've had a very hard time actually being able to compete properly. I'm not confident at all. I'm still not confident. Even going into a triple threat match tonight, even in this tournament, for a chance to become the champion again, I'm still not confident. Like,
this crisis of confidence that you are having, do you feel is it coming from you personally? This kind of, I suppose, is like almost like an identity crisis of sorts, from being the Silver Fox that you wanted to be to perhaps the Silver Fox that you were forced to become because of that title run. As you said, you felt that you needed the guidance of Rob Midas to bring you all the way. And of course, lest we forget now that you are the one blemish on Rob Midas's incredible managerial record through all the federations, all the promotions he's been in over the years. Now that you know, in a sense, you are that kind of target, is that what's causing your confidence, or is it the fact that you need to try and find yourself again?
I'm not going to come out here and say like, I've lost my smile and I need to go find my smile and then come back. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not some like guy that likes hearts and and breaking them. But now, I do. I don't know who I want to be. And until I can figure that out, I don't know. I'm going to be very erratic, probably very unpredictable. Because, to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do myself when I go out there. And as much as I'm happy to finally be rid of Rob and his teachings, I'm also very, very angry. And unfortunately for Rob Midas, I need someone to lash out at. And come hell or high water, you're glad to be rid of me, but goddamn, I'm not going away that easily. So, Rob, I hope you're in for a bumpy ride, because oh yeah, and you can bring that other girl too. She can come along too, but we'll forget about her in 2 weeks, so that's okay. But Rob, well, I'm gonna have to see you soon,
Obviously,
or maybe you won't see me soon.
Like I said, in one possible permutation of this tournament is yourself and Casey Colt could meet in the final, and the winner of that faces Violet Storm. So, Zero Fox, it's all to play for still, and we will join you on your road, on your journey to redemption. So, Silver, thank you very much for joining us, and we leave it there. All right then. So, Fox, give us I'm going to give that a +2 overall. Nailed all the points you needed.
Why did I get that? Why did I get that? I didn't deserve that.
Okay.
I did not deserve that.
We are, wow, how about that? 12. Oh, Amy. I think we're kind of slightly relieved that Amy's vibing at the moment, but here and ever. So, right then, good stuff, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a triple threat match. And we run through the first entrance. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 197 pounds, from Inverness, Scotland, Connor Locke.
So I'm gonna make my way down to the ring as normal, as generic as possible. I kind of look at the ring, I shake my head, I just scoff and laugh. I make my way to the commentary table, and the headset sit down.
Who's this guy?
Good question.
Who are you?
Connor Locke, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but you are competing in this match that we're going to have. I'm sure you do understand that, yes?
Oh, I'm very aware I was supposed to be competing, but I've already beat Silver Fox. So I shouldn't have to be in a triple threat. So I'll just sit here and watch these two kick about for a while. You know, wait till one of them wears themselves out, then maybe I'll go in.
Is this not a contend championship match? Is this not a tournament match?
It's not a tournament match, no. Connor Locke has already punched his ticket in that regard because of what happened to Cutter last week. Obviously, Connor, you have that quarterfinal match due next week with Damon Garrick. Obviously, you seem pretty confident about it. If you're going to be confident about this triple threat against two massive members of this Future Wrestling roster.
Very, very confident.
You gonna beat up the pretty boy?
Who in the hell are you?
I'm Bart Donahue, right? Bart Donahue?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a name like you, you talk like that.
Huh? Who are you? I can't understand you talking with that accent.
7 second
Crack
memory.
on, crack on.
So,
Crack on?
we'll give you subtitles.
What's crack on?
We'll give you subtitles, Bart. He's Scottish. All right, they all talk like that. I'm sorry.
Is he from a different country?
I just said he's Scottish, Bart. I just said he's Scottish. God damn it.
How did you get this job?
They said he didn't want a professional, so they kind of just pulled me from the street. I don't know what I'm actually doing here, but it's a free show.
Anyway, so
Makes
introducing his opponent, weighing in at 191 pounds from.
I wasn't
Dundalk,
supposed to say that online.
Silver Fox.
So, out on the stage, looking at the crowd, acknowledging the fans, then walking down. I can see Conor Locke, like, in the distance, sitting at the commentary booth. So I'm just like, I don't walk up to him at all. I kind of keep my distance from him because I'm still wary about the previous week. So, like, from what he's done, like, I'm keeping an eye on what he's doing. Like, I'm aware of it. So, keeping my distance. I get in the ring. Like, as I get in the ring, now I'm going to pose, but then kind of like second glance, like, because I'm keeping an eye on him as well.
Yeah.
Like, I just decide, no, I'm not going to pose. Like, I'm keeping my eyes on him the whole time.
He gonna wrestle with that mask on his face? How can he see?
Quite well.
How
as
can
it
you
turns
see?
out. Quite well as it turns out, Bart, because there's these called eye holes that you're able to look through the mask with. That's normally how.
And why
this
is he
works.
scared of the little Scots?
Well,
What did you do to him?
Well, obviously, Bart, you don't watch the show because on our
Nothing
first show
yet.
back here in season 2, Conlock did defeat Silver Fox in what many people call an upset victory.
Like I said, they pulled me in off the street. They said they needed someone who wasn't professional. At some Mikey Dublin's request.
Yes,
Not
that-
professional.
not definitely not.
Good thing you
So-
have me here then, Mikey.
Yes, well, you're not too. You're really showing your professionalism in the last couple of weeks, Connor. Has to be said. Hopefully, you do better as a commentator than you do as a professional wrestler. But
Whoa!
we-
Oh, shots fired!
Oh,
Oh, wow!
fucking shoot!
Even I know that's not good. Even I know that's
a
not
gunshot sound here. Boom.
good. You need the Casey Colt on that one. Ooh. Or as the kids would say, ooh, sick burn.
So, and introducing their opponent, weighing in at 187 pounds from Dublin, Ireland, Violet Storm.
It's just a fucking switch over so sudden.
Okay. Right. So I gotta come out curtain. My fight is with the crowd, but I'm keeping an eye on where both of them are standing and at the commentary table. I'm not gonna get myself in between. That'd be silly.
That would be silly.
So
Especially since you've been Pearl Harbored every fucking week.
Every week for the last 2 weeks.
From the front, from behind, from the side.
Damon Garrett, Selena, Dahlia, so keep going. So yeah, no.
Dude,
I'm just gonna hop up on the apron and I'm making sure I keep both of them in my sights for the moment.
Good shout.
Kyle Decker making note, don't send Violet on American tour to Hawaii.
So, guys, this is a triple
Is
threat.
this little girl gonna have to take on 2 of these guys at once? That's
She is,
not
certainly.
fair.
But again, much like you should have learned in the Casey Colt match, Bart, Violet Storm is very much a very capable competitor and, quite intriguingly, could very well face one of these two in the final for the future world title match.
Well, how many matches has he had before the final?
Quite a few, as it turns out. She was here since season 1, but she is not part of the tournament. She cashed in her contendership from season 1 and is now essentially given a free roll into the final tournament.
So she bought her way in. I see how it is now. I understand. The women get a buy-in.
that's not how it works, but never mind. So, so obviously, it looks like we're going to start this match with Connor on commentary, and then Fox and Violet Storm on in the ring. So, triple threat rules, lads. It's going to be. I'm going to give you the 12 spots so that everyone gets a even share of momentum. So, guys, give us your 3 rolls, and let's see who starts off. It's a 7. 11 for Foxy. Connor, can you beat an 11?
7.
And okay,
Connor's
Foxy.
working at 7-Eleven.
And that's problematic. Barty's not getting this gig again. So Foxy, you start off. What do you want to do?
So
I don't care.
what I want to do is I'm gonna grab Violet. I'm gonna try to throw her out as if like it's a fucking Royal Rumble.
All right.
Send her out. She's like she rolls, stumble close to the fucking steps. So while she's there, I'm gonna go for the Mick Foley running knee, but I want her to move out of the way, and I take the Foley bump over.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to treat that as a luck roll, Foxy. -1.
Fucking needed it. I didn't need it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 7. Right. So yeah, you take the Foley bump out, which again is quite intriguing because Violet Storm sidesteps. You take the big fumble out, big crash and burn. And I was kind of like, oh, well, it was a bit of a hot head of steam there from Silver Fox, and didn't work out there quite well. I can hear a chuckle from the broadcast table here from Conor Locke. He seemed to enjoy that quite a lot.
Oh, very much so. Look at that. I just went over like a sack of potatoes. The Irish like the potatoes, eh?
Supposedly so, yes. Much like you enjoy all of your national stereotypes. But either way, guys give us your 3 rolls then. Let's see what gets the next spot. That's in the 11. Okay, 11 for Violet.
6 for
and
me.
6 and 8. Okay, so Violet, this spot is to you.
Okay.
So you've successfully sidestepped Silver Fox, who's taking a tumble. He's on the outside, as is Conor Locke on the announcement table chatting shit. So you have a choice here.
Well, then I am gonna go for, since Fox is still on the ground, go for a standing moonsault before rolling back into the ring.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, look, roll. Straight roll on that, Violet.
It's
10. Nicely done.
Nice.
So yeah, moonsault successful, and you roll yourself and Foxy back in, I presume. Grant, happy days. So the 2 of you are back in the ring. Conor Locke still on commentary. Give us your rolls, lads. Okay, it's definitely Violet this time.
No.
8. 6. Foxy, it goes to you.
She hit the moonsault, picks me up, rolls me back in. As she's in, I take off on the rope, come back with a jumping clothesline.
Jumping clothesline. Okay, I'm going to treat that as a work roll. Foxy +1.
Fucking needed it.
You did indeed. So yeah, you get that anyway. So clothesline successful, and it's our next spot then. So guys, your rolls again, please.
12.
Oh, yeah, good luck. We're not beating the 12.
No. I already put my nose like, no.
Okay, so Connor, you've obviously you've beaten everyone's spot there. So it obviously just goes to you. So you have a choice of either double momentum, an audience, or double spots, whatever you'd like.
Double momentum.
Double momentum, right? So
Yeah,
what do you
so
want
I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna stand up, put the headset down,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to walk to the left side, fold the chair up,
Right.
and I'm going to slide into the ring with the chair and go for Violet Storm.
Interesting, right? And I will treat it as a heel move.
Yep.
So I will spend your momentum to do it. It's a +2, but you can go for it with that roll. And successful. So then you hit Violet Storm in the back with the chair. I presume because you go.
Smack.
Yes. So there you have it. And again, that's quite impressive in that regard. but you spent momentum to do it. So now the three of us are back in the ring. Violet Storm, victim of a chair shot, of course. And Silver
After
Fox
the
now.
chair shot, I'll just stroll to the corner, lean back quite smugly, and just kind of let things roll out for the next spot.
Interesting, right? So we might have a bit of a mix of standoff here between you and Foxy. So let's see how this roll goes, and we'll go from there. 8,
6.
11. Foxy, you have a chance here. So 11's a good roll, and talk us through it. What do you want to do?
He's after hitting Violet with the chair, and like he's backed himself into the corner, but he still has his eye on Violet. So I want to catch him off guard, and I'm gonna run in with a haluva kick.
Ooh, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'll treat that as a reel. So that's a straight roll, Foxy.
Ding ding.
Critical. That'll do. Well, actually, no, it's not critical. Sorry, it's 11. I got I was on your work roll. Sorry.
I was like, what?
That's fine. Just cheat me out of a spot like that. That's fine. Critical.
Apologies. I was looking at your work stats. So yeah, I love a kick. It's still nice and flush either way. So it hits kind of like on the money, and we want for another spot. So lovely stuff, guys. Give us your rolls.
9.
8.
10.
Hey!
Violet, you're back in.
Get back in there.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Can we just take a minute to look at Amy like
she's
bopping away?
like bopping away to music of some kind.
She's vibing, straight vibing.
I'm not interested. Violet.
Yes. So Violet, this is to you.
I'm not even gonna give him time. So are you both still in the corner?
So I've hit. So he hits you with the chair. I hit him with a haluva kick. So in that time, you will get no.
So Foxy has his back to me, so I'm going to go for a lung blower.
Lung blower, love it. Yeah, look, Rolf, please.
Oh fuck!
Oh, my ribs! My ribs!
God, this is a fucking great night for the roll. Holy shit!
Ribs!
Love it, lovely stuff. Again, injured ribs as well from last stand. So maybe they weren't fully healed. No, yeah, there you go. Lovely stuff, lads. Right, we're at the halfway mark, lads. Give us your rolls. 10, 9. Foxy, to you.
Mine got stuck. I was trying to look at the other thing.
Yeah. You'll give it down in a minute. 8. Okay. So, Connor, this is yours now.
Yeah.
Foxy, now it's you.
So, Foxy goes in for the haluva kick. I kind of shake it off a bit. He's just taken
a lung
blower. So, I'm going to look to suplex Foxy back onto the chair.
Okay, interesting. So you're both doubling up on Foxy here then. So it's a straight work here. Work roll for that, Connor, please. +1.
10.
10 with an 11, so you get some momentum up as well. Happy days. And Foxy hits the chair with that suplex. So rolls again, guys. Let's go.
Ow!
Yeah. 10. 10. 9.
Oh, I wanted to get a 10.
So Kira. So here's a good way of doing it, right? So Kira and Dave, you have a choice here. You can either double team, or you need a double team on Foxy, or we go again and see who can nick the spot.
I'm happy to. Well, I'd be happy to.
Okay, so you go for now when I go for Electro.
Yeah, works right.
All right. Yeah, Grant. I will treat that as both work rolls on that. So it's a straight roll for Violet and +1 for Connor. 7, 9, and 10. So go on. You both get momentum out of it, and lovely stuff. So yeah, you both double team on Silver Fox is successful, and Trevi's roll again. 10.
Bear with me. Fucking
Is
thing.
this going to repeat itself here? 10 again! What are the chances? Right, re-roll, lads. Go again.
Oh.
It's not going anywhere.
Okay.
All right, 3, 4.
Fucking 4.
Brilliant.
Get in there. Fucking 4.
Brilliant. 4. It really is the most climactic of games. Right. Foxy, somehow you take control from here. So you've just been double teamed. What do you want to do next?
Yeah. So I'm taking fucking like a beating for the last couple minutes. So this time I am going to swing a big fuck off for him to Connor Lock, and then a big fucking back elbow to the
Violet Storm.
Violet Storm.
Yes.
I'm forgetting names.
That's all right. So the way we'll do that is then I'm going to treat that as one real roll. So basically, you kind of treat it as your rally, basically. So straight roll on that. Let's see if you can pull it off.
I can. Fucking
Okay, so
get in there.
From Foxy. He's starting to feel it. So he's fighting back here. So we are nearly towards the end of the match, lads. It's been a cracker so far, like we said. Yeah, this is a really good match. So give me the rolls, lads.
9.
Let me tell you something, brother. No. Sorry.
10! Foxy hit it again. Holy shit, right. Foxy, it's all yours again.
After hitting both of them, want Connor to stumble away because the forearm.
Right.
The back elbow, I want like for Violet to actually like when I hear it with the elbow, like she'll take the bump right there and then.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the rope and I'm gonna go for a spring moonsault from the top.
Right then, that'll be a luck roll, Foxy. It's a -1.
Oh, no! No!
And 12.
No!
Oh, the -1 takes the critical away. Oh, that's so harsh. But you get the momentum.
I'm so glad we enforced that rule.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Wow.
That's the best decision I've ever made you make.
So, yeah, fucking hell. Either way, listen.
I love it, but at the same time, like,
So close.
Unfortunately, yeah. But listen, it's not a wasted journey. You've still got momentum out of it. So we're towards the end of this match, lads. Let's see what your rolls are.
how many spots are left?
2 more.
11.
11.
There we go.
Foxy, what have you got?
10.
10. Okay, Connor, you're in.
So we're close. We're getting close to the finish. So he's just pulled off the springboard moonsault from top.
Mm-hmm.
So as he comes up,
Yeah.
I notice that Violet's flat out on her back. So I'm going to kick him to the gut and go for the Highland Spike, and I'm going to use my momentum of what I've got.
Oh, you're going to go for it. Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna go for the
you have a
finish.
+2. Do you want to spend it? You spend
Yep.
the whole. Right, and this is for a finish on Foxy, I presume. So it's an 11. Ooh, okay. Foxy, you can get out of it.
Fucking hell. What do I need to fucking get out of it?
It'll have to be a high roll, Foxy.
I don't think I can. Got 9.
9. 1, 2. Violet Storm pushes you out. So you didn't kick out. Violet Storm interfered, got there right at the death.
Very fucking good.
So that's the key part there. That is the key part. So, right then, final spots before the finish, if that is the case. So, guys, give us your rolls again.
Jesus.
Alex.
10,
8.
4, 8. Violet, the penultimate spot goes to you.
Okay, so if I have broken up the pin, say they're still on the ground,
Mhm.
Yes.
can I, using my momentum, hop up to the top rope for a gale force on both of them?
It's a +4. Yes, you could. Yes,
Okay.
you could. It's a +4, and your luck is 0 as well. So yeah, no, if this is your finish. So you're gonna try and hit the gale force on both of them. All right, in saying that. So you've gone and done like a leg drop move to get the two of them together, and then you're going for the moonsault there.
Yeah.
+4.
So that could be brilliant because, like, if she charges in,
Pins.
kicks
Yes.
him while the pin is going on, but still continues and goes for it.
At least there's
That's
like one
good.
over.
That's the kind of
One
idea.
over.
Yeah.
Moonsault. Oh, that's good. Okay, Violet, it's a +4.
Okay.
And you
Not
make it
even
happen.
something come up. Okay, something's come up. What's it?
It's an 8 with the +4 makes it 12.
Ooh, critical!
It's
Get in
critical.
there!
Critical finish. So the one conundrum you have now, Kira, is who do you pin?
Connor Lock.
Connor Lock, right. So it's a critical finish. So Connor, I will only accept the 12 here.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, it's an 11. Oh! 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Violet Storm. Right. What a match, lads. What a fucking match. So Violet, you take the spoils. What do you do in the afters here? In excitement.
She's celebrating,
Yes,
keeping us all in ecstasy.
that's it. So, while waiting, obviously, Foxy, you're kind of recovering from the Highland spike, and you just realised while it's
We'll get back to Violet Storm's celebration in just a moment. Oh, she's back! She's back! Does she know
So,
that? No, not again. Yeah. Oh,
Sorry,
she's back.
user. Can you still hear me?
you can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
now, yeah.
I'm back. Yeah, I caught up with you. I literally just kind of want to look at both and just kind of go,
Just
Like it.
He's tried. Good effort. But yeah. So Bard, it has to be said, that is perhaps one of the most exhilarating matches we've had here in Future Wrestling, and Violet Storm has proved her quality yet again. What a phenomenal finish to this match. Let's look at this Gale Force moonsault again. She literally just like a stomp to Connor Lock to stop his pinfall attempt. He rolls back and hits both of them at the same time and then makes Connor eat the pin. What a finish to this match. Fantastic action here. And I'm curious enough, so guys, for Foxy then, seeing that you didn't take the pin, have you got any afters yourself, or are you done with this?
So I'm basically when I actually wake up, like I'm just looking around and I'm just kind of like deflated.
Yeah.
Like I'm deflated and I'm disappointed because I know I could have done better, but I'm also very fucking angry. Like to the point, it's like, do you know what? Fuck this. Like, right, I'm gonna call out Rob Midas
Oh,
right here, right now.
right. Okay, Foxy. Go for it.
Rob Midas, get your fat ass out here now.
Ooh.
I am not gonna wait till you're ready. You come out here now. I'm waiting. And I guess you don't want to come out. Fine. I'll go to you
Ooh.
soon.
So Foxy then, and
So I got-
Foxy leaves the ring on that, I suppose, yeah. So, yeah, interesting. So let's see if you can get the audience out of it, Foxy. It's a look, so -1 on the promo.
You both. Okay. It is. It's a 7.
It's a 7. Okay, so it's a 6, and it was your secret objective, so you get an audience from it as well. So happy days. And crucially enough, actually, from all of that, currently top of the card is Violet Storm. So there you go. So if you call up with this, so
Yeah, Jamie, no pressure.
We'll see.
Why do I
If
feel
ever
all
there
the
was a nice
pressure?
big bottle of-
Why is all the pressure coming up onto me all of a sudden?
You don't even need to speak.
I know.
I'll
You
do
have to
my
look
best, okay?
intimidating.
I'm going to do my best, okay?
Okay. All right.
You know, it's difficult enough as it is, but I'll do my best.
Be gentle,
Have-
please.
have-
Love of
have to
God,
see all of them
gentle.
first, doesn't
I'm
Jerry?
fragile.
So
Won't
anyway,
somebody please think of the children?
No, won't somebody please think of the Jerry?
Yes, you are
Connor,
the children.
Connor, does KC have a message for us? No.
I love Jerry Soule so much. Jerry Soule is the greatest manager in the history of wrestling.
he wasn't here last week.
I knew he wasn't here, and he wasn't on the call earlier on when I asked you to do it.
of him.
Do that again.
We don't even need KC anymore.
No.
Connor Locke is now going to be
Tired.
playing the role of Jerry.
No, do it again, or I'll cut a promo on you.
You only have 14 minutes, Jerry.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. I'll knock this one out of the park with James. It'll be fine. Do the fucking voice again.
What do you want me to say, Jerry? See, you're laughing at me now. That's not nice, Jerry. It's not nice at all.
Fucking God.
It's scary how seamless
It's
it
almost
is.
like, honest to God, right? He has the green screen on. It's almost like he's just standing behind him. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's
KC had
brilliant.
made his way to Scotland.
Yes.
Despite now
That is absolutely
behind the
brilliant.
green
It's brilliant.
screen.
Like I said,
So
I said to the guys earlier, I can't wait till he goes back to promos. I'm going to cut on him.
That's going to
Hold
be
on,
brilliant.
hold on, what are you
This-
talking about? He's gone. He's gone. There's going to be a new champion. He's fucking gone.
Oh. Yeah, he's gone all right. Yeah, never to be seen again. So, anyway, right. So now we're in the right mood. So, Jamie, you are again warming up backstage. You're about to go up to face Kazira in tonight's main event, but then you hear chuckling from behind.
Are we getting ready for our match, James?
Tonight I'm going to bag me a Slayer.
Oh, interesting choice of words. So you're confident you're getting into the next round, then?
That's certainly one way of looking at it.
You see, James, I was thinking about coming in to see you, and I said to myself, you know, what would I normally do in this type of situation? I could go in and let's try and make a deal. But you're not a man for deals, are you, James? Because you're right at the top. You're at the pinnacle of future wrestling. And you believe that you're going to be the future wrestling champion, don't you? Well, unfortunately, if you get through this round, you're going to be facing Casey Colt. Now, I know that doesn't instantly give you fear, but it should, James. Because, you see, when it comes to future wrestling, you're the one who's been feared for so long. And I'll even admit it now. When I came to Future Wrestling, there was one person that I was truly afraid of. One person that could really upset my plans. And that was you. But now, James, I don't fear you. I really, really don't fear you. And just like Cutter and just like that American whack job from earlier on, Casey will break you and everyone else after you. And I know you're going to find this amusing, James. I know you're going to piss yourself laughing and cut a fabulous promo saying how wrong I am. Well, we'll see if you get through the next match.
Okay. So clearly somewhere out in that hallway and indeed in life, the two of you have made some very wrong turns.
Shit, goes.
Rob, we've crossed paths before and you say you've been scared of me. And the reason for that is because you should be. You come in here with Casey Colt. And, you know, I've been watching Casey because I've been scouting this whole damn tournament. Casey Colt showed up week 1, played nice, did a 180, and became a mean girl. Very typically American, but fair enough. Week 2, she teams up with James Rage. And you know, I have to admit I saw something in Casey Colt that I liked. Last week I thought it was potential. But this week, her actions tonight have made it very clear what it was. Casey Colt is a James Rage tribute act wrapped up in a tacky American exterior. So, I promise the both of you, the original will not be upstaged by a 2-bit pretender and her creepy uncle.
Oh, James, you've got it wrong, my friend. You've got it wrong. You may be the original angry man, but Casey Colt's here to take over. And believe me when I say, your days as the angriest man in future wrestling are over.
How about you and you kick back and watch what happens when I slay the Slayer? And I make a point to everyone. James Rage is not at the pinnacle of this company. James Rage is the pinnacle of this company.
Well, James, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Enjoy your match. Ta-ta for now.
And we leave it there.
You bastard with that fucking picture.
At the end there, didn't he?
Look, I'm looking at I'm looking at Jamie, right? I'm looking at Jamie because I never interact with anyone. I look directly at their picture, so I'm looking at you because I'm trying to have a look at your mannerisms and how you're going on. And I just see just a corner of my eye, everyone's like fucking rolling around laughing. Like, what's going on? And I look down, and it's fucking Casey. Right. I was like, no, don't, no. Fucking everyone else upstage, it's not happening tonight. Especially not James Rage promo. My bollocks! No fucking way it's happening tonight.
I'm sorry for the 2-bit wanna being a creepy uncle.
I did like that. That was really good. I loved that.
That was brilliant.
I'm not James. That nearly broke me. That nearly broke me.
Thank you so
was
much
like,
for
oh, you
assuming I'm
bastard.
young enough to have an uncle only Jerry's age. Thank you so much.
What age do you
Me and
think I
Jerry
am?
are in the same age bracket, for God's sakes.
Character-wise.
I'm sorry,
I
what?
think we are. I think we are in
No.
the same age bracket.
No.
What age are you?
I'm in the 29 to.
Jerry's the bracket above us.
Yeah.
Oh shit, are you? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, close. Okay.
I'm 37.
37. My girlfriend struck 37 dicks. I
Get
might
it,
watch
bro.
Clerks after this.
I fucking wish she did.
this. I'm watching Clerks after this. Need that Empire speech.
Oh, lovely stuff. So,
Can Casey
sorry,
please
can-
leave the chat? It's so
Can I just point
fucking-
something out? I just want to point one thing out.
Yeah.
I got through that.
hold on. You did.
Yeah.
I got fucking through that.
Your fire's still there, man. You just have to.
Well done, Jerry.
You just have to piss
You
it
got it.
off.
That's it. They have it.
Next
So,
match.
Well, on that bombshell, because I have to shoot off, I will bid you all good night.
Talk
you,
to you
Jerry.
soon, Jerry.
Jerry.
Talk to you later, lads. Good luck.
Bye.
and while Jerry goes in, so Jamie, can you give me a look roll for the promo? I'll neutralize your look roll there, so it's a straight roll. Don't mind.
Raw, I just realized Jerry never rolled.
Welcome to the FAQ page.
It's okay. I'll get that now off you in a minute, Amy. You can just do the dice roll. I'll add like Jerry's stat onto
Yeah.
7.
it. 7 with the 2. Yeah, that's grand. So a bit of momentum for the match. So Amy, you can roll on Jerry's behalf there as well. That's all right.
Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm gonna get the dice back up. I have to
Go
get
for
rid
it.
of Creedence Clearwater.
We all do, don't we?
I just had an absolute fucking urge to listen to Bad Moon Rising while I was listening to James's promo.
It is good music in fairness. It's a good song in fairness.
Another 7.
7 with the 2. Yeah, so it's a 9. Okay, that's grand. It's just a bit of momentum, so he stays on the audience he is. So, main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this main event is the final first round match in the Future Wrestling Tournament. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 229 pounds from Kobe, Japan. He is 1/3 of the Future Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Dragon Slayer, Kazero. Well, Bart, it's fair to say that it has not been a successful tournament for the Emperors. Both Vladimir Kaiser and Kalpir Kalvala have been eliminated early, both by Ratman and Silver Fox respectively. But Kazero, who is a tournament specialist in his own right, will be hoping to do one better in what has to be the pick-out match of the first round, Bart. She's gone. So
What? What's going on? What's happening? It's the main event? What?
yes,
I
it
was
is the
at
main event.
catering.
Oh, we noticed, but either way, this has for me. This is obviously the pick out the match of the first round. Two fantastic competitors are going to duke it out here in our main event for the final spot. And as we know already, Bart, the winner will face Casey Colt in the next round. We saw that intriguing exchange backstage. James Rage obviously confident, but Kazero cannot be ruled out either. A world-traveled competitor. Let's see, can he pull off what some may consider an upset?
Yeah.
And indeed we do. So, and his opponent, weighing in at 229 pounds from the Asylum Fight Camp, James Rage.
So,
Who's this guy? Is he
Please don't say
wrestler?
that too loud, Bart.
so after the curtain, this is right after the promo, so not very happy, you know, unlike my usual demeanor.
Yes. Oh, the other card to be there.
So charge down to the ring, just definitely not in a good mood here. Get into the ring and size up all three of these motherfuckers.
Indeed. So Zero, Kalpir and Kaiser are very much kind of standing guard as it were. Zero did walk out alone, and you can see Kaiser and Kalpir kind of taking strategic positions at ringside. Curiously enough, just kind of watching this play out. James Rage kind of just like gives both of them a glance as he walks into the ring. We could be seeing fireworks later on, folks. You never know. But again, it's a
There's
tournament match.
fireworks?
No,
You guys have that?
No, only for the pay-per-views, Bart.
Is this not a pay-per-view? You've
No,
got
this
a
is
big
on-
crowd. There's 5
the VCR
people over
network.
there.
We're hired by the VCR network. They're paying your bills.
Oh, so
Bart.
those people are hired?
Yes.
They didn't pay to be here?
No.
Wow.
Jesus. So,
Wow.
right,
No
and
wonder
so-
I got in for free just to commentate on this show.
So again, this will be the same again. So 10 spots maximum. So Jamie, give us your roll.
10.
Same as me. So let's roll. Go again.
Ooh. 8.
Beats my 7. So Jamie, you start.
Cool. I start mouthing off at the other two at ringside. So basically I tell the ref, get them the fuck out of here. Over, and in all the kerfuffle, I spinning back fist Kazero while supposedly looking elsewhere.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to treat it as a reel, straight overall. So it's a straight roll for you.
9.
A 9, successful. So you do get a jab in on a strike in on Kazero, which I imagine he's not going to be very happy about. But either way. So Jamie, give us your next roll. Beats my 3, so you go on ahead.
Cool. So that will have stunned him.
Mm-hmm.
I catch his arm, throw him to one of the neutral corners where neither of the boys are, and follow him in with a knee to the face.
Nicely done. I will take that as another reel. So straight roll, Jamie.
Sweet. 7.
7, successful. So yeah, that works out a treat. Knee strike to the face. So let's go again. That's a 10, beats my 7. So Jamie, you're still in control.
Excellent. So from there, I snap mirror him out of the corner, take off against the far ropes, and come back with a Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard, right? And now this gets tricky because I'm going to treat it as a luck roll. So it's a -2, Jamie. Let's see if you get the roll.
Shit. Nah, 6.
Can he do that?
So you go for the Shining Wizard. Ironically enough, that's Kazuro's finishing maneuver. So he's not too happy about that.
Oh, Jimmy Morris has entered the chat.
So what's going to happen is, so you're going to go for the Shining Wizard, and he's going to duck it, and you're going to kind of go for the rope, I say get tangled up in the ropes, but you're going to like grab yourself the ropes. He's going to close on you out, and he's going to run the ropes and go for a top base suicider right across over the top ropes, and it's a +1 for Kazuro on that. And it's a 6 overall, so he's not going to get you flush. I think the best way to do is perhaps you dodge it, and he crashes and burns from there. And we move on to our next spot from that. So,
if I've dodged the suicide dive, can I slide in as he's jumping out?
You could do, yeah. That works. Yeah,
cool.
That's fair. Grand. So we'll start off from there then. So Kazuro's crashed and burned. You're back in the ring, and we move on to our next spot then from there. So let's go for that.
10.
10 beats my 6. So Jamie, you take control from here. What do you want to do?
I suppose given what just happened, I kind of stand back, let the boys pick him up, and kind of ready him. They're going to throw him back in because they want at least one of them to go through.
Yes.
As soon as they throw him in, I run over and stamp on his ankle.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I will treat that as a straight roll.
It's an 11.
It's an 11. Wow, if only you had the +1 there. So yeah, stamping on the ankle. So you probably properly put the force into it. The two guys kind of at ringside at the moment. They're just kind of like talking things over here. Not quite happy with how this is going, but the match continues from there. So continue on that. That's a 3. It's a 7 for me. So you're going to be stamping on the ankle. So I'm going to get you to kind of work over the ankle a little bit from there. And what's going to happen is basically I want you to try and work into a submission of some kind. Maybe like not necessarily an ankle lock, but kind of like a heel lock perhaps. Okay. And Kazuro's going to kick you off. But by doing so, it's going to hit the referee. So let's see, can I get a roll to success? It's going to be a straight roll, so can I get to work? It is not successful, funny enough. So what's going to happen is you basically kind of stagger back, but you don't hit the referee. He's like, oh, it's all right, it's okay. So as Kazuro's getting back on his feet here, he's still kind of selling the ankle here a bit. So Jamie, you take control from here.
So as he's getting up, I punt him.
Excellent. Love to see it. I love to see it. So real roll on that. And it's a 9. So yeah, he hits on the blind side. So at that point, the two guys in the two guys at ringside are starting to get a little bit annoyed at this now. It's like, come on, that was clear, that was ridiculous. Like, and they're remonstrating with the referee. The referee's telling them to stay at ringside, do not get involved, don't get involved. There will be disqualification if you do. And we go from there as Kazuro's recovering from a boot to the head, essentially. So Jamie, give us your roll on that.
7.
Same as me. So let's roll again.
6.
Beats my 4. So go for it.
I back up. What did we just do?
So you punted him in the head. So
shit. There we go.
Yeah. So you want either feed him back up or whichever. So.
Cool. So I back up to the corner. He starts getting up. I charge towards him and effectively pick him up as though it's a spear, but just continue into the corner.
Oh, nice. I like that. I'm going to have that as a power roll. So that's a +1 because you're kind of like you're pushing him in there. So yeah.
9.
Ooh, nice. That'll do nicely. It keeps going to you then. So we'll move on to the next spot then. So give us your roll, Jamie. That's a 9, 4 for me. So you're still in control. So you got him in the corner now at this point.
Yeah. So I scoop him up and put him sitting on the top and start hitting him as though setting up for something. That's vague.
There's vague and mysterious from Mr. James Rage, not a mystery. Yeah, that's grand. We'll just keep it as a straight roll for that then. So you're kind of setting up for something bigger there. So
cool.
It's a 6. Okay, I think what he's going to do is he's gonna kick you off there from there, and what's going to happen then is you are going to he's going to kick you off. You're going to stagger it back a little bit. He's already on the top rope, so he's going to go from there. He's going to go for a crossbody, and with the luck roll, it's a 5. So he's going to hit a crossbody, but he's going to hit the referee instead.
Ooh, ref bump. Nice.
Oh, a ref bump from a crossbody. So the referee, Sonny Baloney, God love him, is way out from this because Zero not exactly happy. James Rage thinking, he might sense an opportunity here. And then he looks behind him and he sees the two imposing figures of Vladimir Kaiser and Kalpir Kalvala staring back at him. And now the three of them have flanked him. And James Rage is essentially in a Bermuda triangle of tag team champions here. So we have 3 spots left. So what's going to happen is I'm going to roll on behalf of the Emperors, and Jamie, this is yours. So you're rolling for yourself. I'm rolling for one roll for the three tag team members. If you know what I mean. Okay. So this is so let's see how far we can go into this. How's your rolls?
I've got a 7.
The 7. The Emperors rolled a 9. So what's going to happen here is so I think Kazuro's going to start jaw-jacking you here at the moment, and then Kalpir's going to blindside you, and that'll feed you into Kaiser, who's going to basically just like lift you up for a big-ass choke bomb. Can he pull that off is the question. So the spot is Kaiser power roll, straight roll, and it is a 6. So you're going to go for the choke bomb, and you're going to basically push out from there. So this is your chance to fight back. So you've been blindsided by Kalpir, you've been pushed into Kaiser, Kaiser's gone for the choke bomb, and you've basically kind of lifted out of it, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so is it an option when he picks me up in the choke bomb, I bring up the knee to his jaw?
Yeah, that works, yeah. I can get you to roll for that if that's all right. And that'll be the reversal for Kaiser. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. That's good. So Kaiser has got a knee to the mush, and we're going to kind of take him out of that equation. So from that, then I'm going to roll then for 2. One roll for 2 people, and same for you, Jamie. So you've taken 1 out. Can you take out another one?
I don't know. Can an 8 do
10.
Shit?
Yeah, it's a 10. So at this point, I'm going to have Kalpir take over because you got the pot shot on you. So I think he is going to go for. What is he going to go for? He's going to go for a nice big fall away slam. Nice big power move. Let's see if Kalpir can take advantage of it. He cannot. He won't pull off the power move. So he's going to basically scoop you up for the fall away slam, and Jamie, you can reverse from there.
Is this just standing, or is it like it's just a standing fall away slam?
Yes.
Simply. Okay, where are we in the ring?
I'd say if I'm going by the kind of the arrangement, I'd say he's kind of like favor the corner, if you know what I mean. So he's
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, as he tries to lift me, I use my lower arm to grab the bottom rope.
Yeah.
And when he tries to throw me, he ends up just kind of jamming. I fall on top of him and I start dropping elbows to the side of his head.
Love it, love it, love it. It's a straight roll on the reel. And it's a 10. Nicely done, Jamie. So that's Kalpir out of equation now. So now 1 more member to go. Let's see how this goes.
10.
10 beats my 4. So Jamie, you're back on your own with Kazero.
So at this point, I'm dropping the elbows on Kalpir.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have him pull me up.
Yes.
At this point, I presume the referee is waking up vaguely.
Getting there, yeah.
And in the scuffle, we kind of start dragging each other. I catch him in the front face lock, drop him with a DDT, and wrench in the guillotine.
Oh, I love it! I love it! I love it! Right, so it'll be a work roll for the DDT, and naturally, this is convenient enough. This is the last spot. So if it's successful, we can go straight into the finish.
Perfect. So 9.
9 is enough, plenty. So that's that's all the Emperors eliminated. The referee's coming back into it, and Jamie, not to say I think you're going to win, but you have 10 momentum.
I think he's gonna win.
I fancy his chances,
This
lads.
guy's
Not gonna
gonna
lie.
win.
Not gonna lie, I fancy your
this-
chances.
I think he's going to
I
injure
think this
somebody.
Raimi.
Yeah, no, I'm not using the momentum yet. I'm saving it for the post-match.
Sorry, I just saw Italy won on penalties.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You have, yeah.
There's some cracking penalties too.
Did you get it?
Like,
You got 12!
I got it. I got it.
You got the 12!
Ah.
Wow!
I will admit I hit the roll before you said I had 10 momentum.
You didn't need
That's fine.
It's
You
just
don't
I'm just
need
gonna hold
it.
this here.
Didn't need it.
So
Hang on, I'm
Okay.
gonna hold on to my 10 plus momentum if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, that's
Or you
fine.
could use it and actually finally kill Calpier.
this was Kazero.
Oh, I've frozen.
Zero, yeah.
Oh, I've very frozen.
No, there's Amy wants to kill Calpier, that's all. Don't
Oh, I just want him dead.
Yeah,
Please. That camera is gone.
he's about to.
So with that then, so Kaziro's locked in. I can't answer that call, so Kaziro's going to tap out once the referee comes to.
The call.
Yeah, I couldn't match. I can't match a 12, obviously. So yeah, we tap out on that, and the referee calls for the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, James Ray.
Did he kill that guy?
Not
Well,
yet.
if he doesn't let go of that hold, he very well might do.
So I let go of the hold and start backing up, still kind of watching. I let Calpier would still be more hurt than Kaiser, so Kaiser comes in first to check on him.
Yeah.
When Kaiser is bent down over and checking, he's getting curb stomped.
Nice.
Then, as Calpier gets up, I drag him over on top, and the crowd says to go for Calpier. So I am going to catch Calpier in an ankle lock. And I am going to wrench the shit out of it using all 10 momentum to go for the injury.
Right, okay.
No.
You see, I was going to split this into 2 spots.
No.
To do.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just changing the submission.
Go for it.
I need something that's not. See, I don't want to use the chicken wing.
Oh,
No.
because you can't. Oh, actually, no, you can't.
No. Bear with me.
Maybe. What do you go for? If you go for, what do you go for full Nelson and then like slam him into the ground that way, like a front face, a full Nelson, and then slam him into the mat that way?
Cattle mutilation.
Yes.
Cattle mutilation on
Oh.
top of the other 2.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's
That's what I'm going for.
Okay, so how about this then, right? So again, we can treat it as 2 spots. You've got 10 momentum to spend here. I was going to do a luck roll for the curb stomp, which is -2, and then the reel for the cattle mutilation, right? So I'd say
Okay.
maybe spend some to balance it out is what I would do.
Yeah. I'm going to put 6 on the curb stomp.
That balances out then, yes.
Yeah, because
So both will be +4 rolls in that case then, right?
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
first one's going to be for the curb stomp for Vladimir Kaiser. So roll on that, +4. It was nearly an audience.
Eight.
It was not it. There you go, right. And then finally,
That's 8. 5 and 3. I can count.
James Rage went to school. Didn't tell you anything. But so again, we get that. So that works. Now the +4 for cattle mutilation. Sorry about that, Jamie. I presume you got a good roll there, yeah?
He got a 12.
Oh yeah.
He got a 12.
I saw from the reaction. So yeah, that's grand. That checks out. So yeah, lovely stuff then. And you hit the calculation. So talk us through the ending then with Cal Peer.
So pop the shoulder.
Yep.
Like literally wrench it until the shoulder gives way.
Love it.
So season 1,
I get off.
cushions. Season 2, shoulders.
Shoulders.
Season 3,
shoulders.
knees and toes.
It is nice to see that Future of Wrestling started taking the concussions seriously. We're growing.
We're growing as a company, yeah, exactly. That's it. Take note AEW. But yeah, so yeah, and the referees will kind of come in and separate you there. And again, the point being made by the commentators that like, yeah, sorry, go for Jamie. Yeah.
Just given the badass role there, I don't even need a microphone. I just need to, as I'm getting out of the ring, get close enough to a camera to talk down it and say, Rob, Casey, take note. You just witnessed the fall of an empire. Casey,
Can't turn my
I realize
camera back on, sorry.
Yeah.
I realize our match may not be for a couple of weeks, but in the interest of keeping it PG, see you next Tuesday.
Sir! How very dare you?
How very dare you indeed. Wow.
Whoa,
Lovely
can he say that?
I
Can
know
he
he can.
say that on TV?
He really can't, Bart. It's not recommended, but he said it anyway. Either way.
One of those words was inappropriate.
Yes. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, what a match we've just seen, and what a night of wrestling here from your friends here at Future Wrestling. And the quarterfinals will start next week, and perhaps a pick of the bunch is this incredible tie between Casey Colt and James Ray. Something's got to give between these two gladiators. Who will win?
Someone's fucking shoulder.
Certainly seems that way, Barb, but we'll only find out next time. We're with you on Future Wrestling.
Do I
We'll
get
see you
paid for
next
this?
time.
Do we get paid for doing this?
I do.
Do I have to be here next week? I really don't want to be here next week. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. And it's only going to get crazier from here as a quarterfinal start. We'll see you next week on Future Wrestling. How the hell did Decker find out about our plan?
Man, I don't know, like, that's what I'm asking you about.
Matt has told me it was a mistake recruiting you. I should have listened to him. You clearly must have told someone to run back to Decker.
Whoa. I didn't tell anyone. And Midas, you know something? I don't care what Midas says, but I know how to keep my mouth shut, and I wasn't born yesterday. But he seems a bit dodgy now that you mention it.
Well, somewhere there was a leak. This is a serious problem.
Well, there were only 3 of us in that room. And if it wasn't you, and it wasn't me, clearly it had to be Midas or Toad Decker. It's the only way.
No, impossible. Midas wants what we want. To liquidate Future Wrestling. Half of this plan was his creation. It'd be pointless for him to cut it short.
Unless you got a better deal.
A better deal? Cyrus, there's very few people in this world that can offer the money we can. And it's certainly not a lowly little wrestling promoter like you're implying.
Whatever. Look, we can work out who's the leak another time. All I need you to do is reinstate me now.
Reinstate you? Oh, of course. Decker cancelled your contract.
Wait, are you trying to say you didn't know? Come on, Fred. Like, I'm out in the cold here.
Things are a little complicated right now, Cyrus. The idea was for me to take a step back the next couple of months and let Midas take control of the plan. As of right now, I'm not involved in Future Wrestling.
Whoa. You're not? What the fuck wasn't I told about this plan?
Because there are certain things that you didn't need to know. Decker laid a trap for me, and in my hubris, I walked right into it.
Was this the bribery allegation bullshit?
It's no bullshit. It's no allegation. I offered James Lewis half his lump sum to injure Decker in the ring. Make it look like part of the show. I presume Lewis would be mercenary enough to look at my offer, take it without thinking, and do the job. But he didn't. He turned it down. A couple of weeks later, Charles Vincent received some anonymous post, USB stick with a recording of me and Lewis talking over the deal and him turning it down.
For fuck's sake, Fred, you were supposed to be fucking smart. So this is how you got fired.
I'm not fired. I'm on probation. I'm still very useful to Vincent, but the directors agreed I should be removed from the future wrestling programming until a full investigation can be carried out.
Yeah, and what does that mean?
It means nothing if I know Vincent as well as I do. All it means is that I can't enjoy myself for the time being.
Yeah, look, that's all well and good, but like, where the fuck does that leave me?
And Decker knows everything about our strategy. We need to go back to the drawing board. So, Midas will stay where he is and do what he can to upset the balance. And you and I can wait.
Wait! I'm fucking unemployed. I can't wait for you to be all clear from your investigation bullshit.
Golden, you've got no choice in this matter. As of right now, you're recovering from a precautionary surgery. That's the official line myself and Midas agreed on. If you go and start working elsewhere, then people start asking questions. You can rest assured Decker is just waiting on a chance for him or one of his grunts to leak this online.
Fred, I need to work. I'm in the prime of my career. I need to keep myself in the ring. I need to keep making a name for myself.
Your name means nothing if you go and compromise us again.
Again, I told you I didn't say a fucking word. It was either Midas, or I'm starting to think now, Fred, it could have possibly been you.
Don't start throwing allegations, Cyrus, or I will ditch you personally. Now, if you're kind enough to check your bank balance, you'll notice you're still being covered. Decker can think he's got rid of you, but the official line is that you're recovering. So you're getting paid to watch daytime TV in your pants and eat protein bars. That sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, I need to get my career back.
For now, your career is mine. I'll give it back if everything goes according to plan. If not, you're going down with us. So sit down and we'll call you.
That call better be soon, Fred.